Today I would like to talk about when is it too late to become a singer? I asked myself that question a year ago too. Is it too late? I was 24 at that time. Is it too late for me? Can I still become a singer and have potentially some sort of success? In the end, it's only really too late in two scenarios. Number one, when you finally decide to completely give up on your dream, then it is too late. And number two, when you breathe your last breath. That sounds kind of crude, I know. But it is the reality. You can always try. You can always start. You just have to do it. You came to this video for a reason. You are asking yourself this question that a lot of people ask themselves throughout their lives. Is this dream still feasible? Can I still become X, Y, Z? The simple and short answer is always yes. Or almost always yes. Can you become a singer even if you're 25, even if you're 35, even if you're 50? Absolutely. You came to this video because you wanted an answer. In the end, I can tell you that the answer is yes. But the one who has to do the convincing in the end, that's you. And the person you probably have to convince yourself most, it's also you. I can give you a few names of people who made it late. Look at Pharrell Williams. He didn't have his song Happy, which is pretty popular. He didn't release it until he was about 40. That's fairly late in the music industry. Or look at Sia. She wasn't a mainstream name until she was in her 30s or 40s. And now she's very successful. And you can probably hear her every time you turn on the radio. These are just a few names. There are a lot more. You can Google that if you want, and you'll find ample reason to believe that yes, you can absolutely start anytime. Does that mean you will become one of the next big names, the next Adele, the next Harry Styles, the next BTS? Who knows? It's not impossible. You just have to believe. Most importantly, you have to work for it. To be honest, it has never been easier to try becoming a singer. You have all the social media platforms at your hand: Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Home recording equipment is pretty cheap, or you can do it pretty much completely for free with just a few phone apps. You have all the social media at your hand where you can spread the music you've made. You can build a following, even if not a massive one, fairly quickly and fairly easily if you are dedicated and you keep putting in the work. But that's it. You have to make yourself believe that you can try it and that you can do it. Then you have to do the work and you have to keep showing up. If you give up, of course it's okay to sometimes give up or to take a break. Just remember, your dream is not just going to come floating to you. You're gonna have to go for it. Sometimes it helps trying to find like-minded people. You can join a choir, internet communities, and you'll see there's people of all ages who've just started and who want to become a singer. A 25-year-old person who's trying to become a producer and singer, like me. You'll find a lot of those. Somebody in their 30s who has a kid and who still wants to be a singer. You will find those. Somebody who's 50 years old and who wants to be a jazz singer now. Definitely. You find everything. You find every age. Because people realize at some point, my dream matters. My dream is important. And I want to try at least. I only have one life to try and go for it. Why not try now? The sooner you start trying, the sooner you'll probably find it easier to get through it, to work for it, and to achieve success. To be honest, your inner artist might need a little bit of convincing to go there, you know. I've been there. I've wanted to become a singer since I was 5 years old. And it took me a very long time to get myself to the place where I felt I can do this. Now I have been playing instruments since I was like 9 years old or something. I've been singing since I practically could sing and talk. So I was equipped technically for trying to become a singer. I just didn't dare do it for a very, very, very long time. Now I want to give you one tip of what helped me. And there's a gazillion of the tips probably out there, and you can go find a lot of them, and some of them might even be helpful. What helped me was a book called The Artist's Way. It is a book that'll show you a path, somehow. It will not give you a step-by-step guide on how to become a singer, how to become any kind of artist, because it is literally for all kinds of artists. But it will unblock you. When I was working through this book last year, pretty much exactly a year ago now is when I started, I was working through it because I was stuck in being a writer. I did not use it for music or singing. I used it for something completely else. And then step by step, week by week, because it takes 3 months in total, you put in a few hours every week. Through time, I discovered, or rather uncovered, again, I still want to be a singer. I still want to give it a go. I've denied myself the chance to really ever try and go for it properly. And I can't do that anymore. I can't justify not trying anymore. When you reach that point, that's when you know you're ready. That's when you know, I've got to do it now. It's never too late. Maybe I convinced you somewhat of that, but in the end, it's you who has to do the convincing. It's you who has to believe it. Only you can do that. Take the time perhaps when you have a little bit of free time. Sit down, take a piece of paper, pen, and write down why you think that you can't become a singer. Why? Who told you that? Family, friends, society, a teacher way back when? Why? You might find some surprising answers. And you might find that it's not actually just you. It's a lot of other people around you who have tried to convince you for years or decades that you can't be a singer. But once you know that, once you're aware of that, you can work through that. Once you've worked through it, what else is there standing in your way?
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and comment if you have anything to say. And I hope to see you soon again with another video.